Chief Guest, Dr. Sanna Lata Garu, respected guest of honor, Sri Anjani Kumar Garu, friends and colleagues, on this occasion of World Organ Donation Day, first I would like to express my deepest gratitude to the donor families, some of whom who are present here today, for helping those patients, giving them a second chance in life. Words are not sufficient, and we cannot thank you enough for this noble gesture. I would like to thank Dr. Sannalata Garu for making Telangana the leading state in organ donations across the country. I would also like to immensely thank Sri Anjani Kumar Garu and the Telangana Police for supporting and facilitating the green corridor across the city and in helping the timely delivery of the organ across the hospitals. Thank you so much, sir. I would also like to thank the live donor families for giving a portion of their organ to their loved ones. In India, we have been performing transplants in multiple states through our presence at care hospitals. We did our first pediatric liver transplant for a 6-month baby at Chhattisgarh, which was the first in central India. We also did the first state's cadaveric liver transplant in Chhattisgarh. We did the first combined liver and kidney transplant in Andhra Pradesh. Life on a waiting list is not easy, and unfortunately we lose a lot of patients on the waiting list. But through the collective efforts of the donor families, the medical professionals and the law enforcement agencies, we have been able to bring a brighter tomorrow through organ donations. In conclusion, together let us continue to raise awareness about organ donation and work tirelessly to reduce the waiting times, ensuring that no life is lost on the waiting list. Thank you so much.
ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన పెద్దలందరికీ మా నమస్కారాలు. మా అమ్మ చెప్పి పెంచింది ఏంటంటే మాకు ఎప్పుడైనా ఎవరికైనా మన చుట్టుపక్కల ఉన్న వాళ్ళకి హెల్ప్ చేయాలని. లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ మా మమ్మీ సడన్ బ్రెయిన్ డెడ్ వల్ల ఇక్కడికి రావాల్సి వచ్చింది. ఈ కేర్ హాస్పిటల్ అండ్ వీళ్ళందరూ మమ్మల్ని ఎంకరేజ్ చేసి ఆర్గన్ డొనేషన్ క్యాంప్ పెడదాము చేద్దాము, వేరే వాళ్ళకి యూజ్ అవుతుంది అని అన్నారు. ఈ మా అమ్మ ఫిజికల్గా లేకపోయినా వేరే వాళ్ళ రూపంలో ఉంది. అది నాకు చాలా హ్యాపీగా ఉంది. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ కేర్ ఫర్ ద ఆపర్చునిటీ.
గౌరవనీయులైన సమీర్ మేడం గారికి మరియు మా డీజీపీ గారు శ్రీనివాస్ గారికి మరియు డాక్టర్స్ గారికి నాకు నమస్కారం. నా పేరు హనుమంత్ రాథోడ్, హెడ్ కానిస్టేబుల్ సైబరాబాద్ నార్సింగ్ పిఎస్. నాకు 2 కూతురు, ఒకరి బాబు. బాబు వచ్చేసి నేను అర్జున్ రాథోడ్, 6th క్లాస్. 2 పాపలు, 3 నవోదయ స్టూడెంట్ రంగారెడ్డి. జూన్ 1 ఒకటో తారీఖు నాడు బాబుకి యాక్సిడెంట్ అయింది. అక్కడ లోకల్ హాస్పిటల్లో తీసుకుపోయాము. బ్లీడింగ్ అంతా పోయిన తర్వాత ఏమైనా సీరియస్ ఉందండి గచ్చిబౌలి కేర్ హాస్పిటల్ తీసుకుపోయాను. అక్కడ 2-3 అవర్స్ డాక్టర్ పూర్తి చేశారు. అక్కడి నుంచి ఇక్కడ బంజారా కేర్ షిఫ్ట్ చేశామండి. 12 days డాక్టర్ గారు బాగానే కష్టపడ్డారు. లాస్ట్ ఫైనల్ బ్రెయిన్ డెడ్ అని డిక్లేర్ చేశారండి. ఇక్కడి నుంచి మా బాబు పక్కలని చాలా కోరిక 11 days ట్రై చేశామండి. మా తెలంగాణ పోలీస్, మా సిపి సార్ గారు శ్రీపేరేంద్ర సార్, మా అడ్మిన్ డీసీపీ సార్, మా సిఐ గారు అందరూ చాలా కృషి చేశారు సార్. మా కమిషనర్ సార్ ఢిల్లీ ఎయిమ్స్ వరకు రిపోర్ట్ పంపించి ఆ డాక్టర్ కూడా అక్కడి నుంచి కన్ఫర్మ్ చేశారండి. అయినా మా బాబు దక్కలేదు. నేను కూడా పోలీస్ డ్యూటీలో ప్రజలకు సేవ చేస్తున్నాను కాబట్టి నా కోరిక కూడా ప్రజలకు సేవ చేయాలి. వాళ్ళు కూడా ముగ్గురు జీవనోపాధి దొరకాలి, వాళ్ళ లైఫ్ ఇవ్వాలనే ఉద్దేశంతో మా ఫ్యామిలీ అందరూ పోలీస్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ తరఫున నా కొడుకు కూడా ఒక 3 లైఫ్ ఇవ్వాలనే ఉద్దేశంతో ఆర్గన్ డొనేషన్ చేస్తుంది సార్. మరియు వాళ్ళు 3 కూడా హ్యాపీగా ఉండాలని, నా కొడుకు ఆత్మశాంతి ఉండాలని మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాను.
So on behalf of Care Hospital, I welcome all the the relatives of the real life heroes who are not there with us, but they ensure that there are many more people who live a happy life by the organs which they have donated. I also welcome Director General of Police, Telangana State, Shri Anjani Kumar Garu, and Dr. Swarnalata Madam, Director for Jeevandan, Government of Telangana, to actually take time out and celebrate this momentous occasion. Why we celebrate is that this is a way of memorizing people who are continue to live on. I mean, I believe Arjun is still there in three more people's lives. He is ensuring that they live on and have their lives going on. They were in need of organs, and he, like a messenger of God, came and saved their lives. At care hospitals, we have a multidisciplinary team, and it's not just in Hyderabad, but in Raipur, Vizag, Indore, multiple locations, we run this transplant program. This is a very complex process because it just not requires inside support. You need to have good team of ICU doctors, neurosurgeons, neurologists, cardiologists, and then the transplant surgeons who are 24/7 available to ensure that no organ is wasted. We also, do good number of cases. Just to give, in last 3 years, we have done about 80 liver transplants across our group, and more than 200 kidney transplants, and then couple of bone marrow and the heart transplants. I think this day is not just the day, but the entire year. We would like to continue our effort so that people who have donated their organs continue to live in our memories. This is a very, very important occasion, and I request everyone to pledge for donor organ. This is a very brave decision which couple of people could take, and this is a real example that we all should come forward and see whatever we can donate and give life to others who need. I again thank our distinguished guests, our consultants, our friends from media, and my colleagues who have been here to celebrate this organ donation facilitation day. Thank you so much for coming again.
I would like to thank all the family members of the donors for giving lives to so many people. When I was sitting and I was listening to the announcement, and some of the donors' families who were coming, including my own colleague officer from Narsingi police station, I was thinking that these are nothing but manifestation of God's presence through someone or the other. We see presence of God in many forms. When we come to the earth through parents, that is nothing but manifestation of God. When we live in a society which has evolved over 1,000 years of time, that evolution is also nothing but manifestation of God. When we learn, acquire skills, when we talk, right now it looks very simple, but everything has evolved over a period of time. It is all nothing but manifestation of God. And in life, definitely, good, bad is part of life. Whether it is unfortunate accident, whether it is illness, or whether it is something else. But such a big world, definitely there will be death. There will be sudden death, accidental death. And then what is more important is, from that death also, whether we can give life. That is also a manifestation of God. So I see all the donors' family nothing but representative of whichever God we worship, they are like that. I would also like to thank the entire medical fraternity, because they are the nimitta matra, they are the mediator who facilitate everything, and also the background work, the research which is happening in various labs in the world. In the last 30, 40 years, how the technology, the science and research has evolved, so that now many organs are getting transplanted with minimum and minimum percentage of rejection. These are all not just miracle, these are all hard work by people like Doctor here, and I really congratulate each one of you for that. As far as police department is concerned, we try our level best that whenever we get any information about live donor movement, transportation, we stop all the traffic and give a green corridor to the ambulance which is carrying the organ. There has been occasions when from Shamshabad airport to one of the hospital in Banjara Hill and Jubilee Hill, we have transported the organ in record 29 minutes and saved lives. So these are the things. It shows how society has evolved. One person is not enough. Merely a donor is not enough. It requires a good doctor. Merely doctor is not enough. It requires a very good atmosphere in the hospital. Merely that is not enough. It requires smooth traffic to come. So all put together, then only life comes. And this is what society is about. This is what collective living is about. So on this very, I would say, very serious occasion, very solemn occasion, my heart is full of compassion and also full of joy that in this tragedy there is seed of future life. And that is why, that is what is the spirit of life, that one should always be positive, one should always carry forward. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
So dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and my dear donor families and patients, media, everybody, a very beautiful morning to all of you. It's my pleasure to be here today on the occasion of Donor Day, Organ Donors Day. I think we celebrate so many days, like Mother's Day, Father's Day, Lovers' Days, and whatnot. So I think this is the most important day which has to be celebrated. Organ Donors Day. I think that gives a complete message of being, life and the meaning of life and what should happen after your death. So it has been said in all the mythological books, whether it's the Quran, whether it's the Bhagavad Gita, whether it's the Bible, that this body is something like a media which you should travel during this lifetime. And you should always get rid of this body and enter into a new body. So it's just a vehicle. So you should not bother about that body, which is temporary phenomena, and what is permanent is this soul. So that's the reason why you should always think of donating your body or the organs after your death. I think that is a rule of the nature. Recycle is the rule of the nature. And at this occasion, I would definitely thank all the donor families who have taken most, difficult decision in the most toughest situation of their lives when their, beloved are dead and they are, made to donate the organs. And they go through a lot of emotions. Just now we have seen that, one of the family, how much emotions they have gone through to take that decision. But it gives you a sense of happiness that you are able to give life. It was very aptly said by Anjani Garu that it is actually, represents the presence of God or the nature. So in fact, it's been said that God cannot be everywhere. So that's why God has created mother, so that mother can give the love and affection equivalent to a God, unconditional love and affection equivalent to that what a God gives. Similarly, I can say that God alone cannot take the responsibility of giving life. So that's why God has created the concept of organ donation, where a common man can also give the life by organ donation. So during your lifetime, whatever we do is like, because of selfishness, because of our own benefit. But what you do after your death is organ donation, is selfless. That selfless act of giving life, it's like, I think, it is an opportunity given by a God to each and every one to give life and become a God and deplete all your karmas during your lifetime. So I think this has been extensively spoken about how Jeevandan works. So my job has made easier by previous speakers. So they have extensively spoken about how Jeevandan has been initiated, what are the processes, and then how doctors declare a brain dead, how the organ allocation process is done. So I don't want to go to the details, but I just want to add few things. One and foremost thing is I would like to really thank on this occasion all the donor families, deep from my heart, for very, very good act of organ donation. Second, I would like to thank the police, because police has been very helpful. Police department of Telangana has been very helpful. They are the strength or they are the support system for the Jeevandan. As has been enumerated that, most of the cases are medico-legal. Police people, they come, they clear all medico-legal part of the organ donation, and they have tried to create the green corridor. And beyond that, they have also been helping us in counseling the family members and all that. So I really want to thank the police of Telangana in this platform for supporting us in taking this program forward. Secondly, I want to thank the government of Telangana. As you all know, the support of the government is very well required for this program, and we are happy that we are in Telangana, because Telangana has actually streamlined the whole process of organ donation, including the identification of a donor, optimizing the donor family, the legalities, organ retrieval, and the allocation process, everything. I think a structured program which is there in the entire India, one of the best program and the role model program is the Jeevandan program in Telangana. So we're fortunate to have this program with us. And it's also been enumerated that, there's a myth that it is only available for the rich and not the poor. So I really appreciate and thank Government of Telangana for having the transplantation program being covered in the Aarogyashree program. So we have done around 500 transplants, including lung, kidney, heart, liver, in all the three government hospitals, that is Usmania, Gandhi, and NIMS Hospital. All major transplants have been done free of cost to a common man below poverty line under Aarogyashree program. So I'd like to thank the government for again, and the government has been very supportive, and with the support only we are able to take it forward. The third pillar is the medical fraternity. I think it's very important for all of us as a doctors, whether it's a neurologist for declaration, whether it's intensivist for optimization, whether it's a transplantation team for organ retrieval or organ transplantation, whether it's a coordinators. So all this medical fraternity, if they come forward and go and work in a team, I think we can actually, though in numbers we are second the worldwide, not I'm talking about the India, in worldwide we are second in number in terms of organ transplantation numbers. So I think if we come together, we can actually increase in terms of organ donation rate also. Though we are not able to achieve the organ donation rate to that of a world standard, I think we can shortly do that if we continue to do work in a team. And of course, I would like to thank the Care Hospital for coming forward and participating actively in organ transplantation. He's been one of the active hospital in participating in Jeevandan program and trying to counsel the family members and increasing the organ donation rate. I'd like to thank the care of the hospital management for being actively participating in the Jeevandan program. I think you are one of the top hospitals in performing the organ donation, organ transplantation. Thank you, and I think there's a lot of scope for you to improve in terms of organ donation rate as well. I really congratulate them. So these are the four pillars. I think the family or the society, I can say, the government, the police, and the medical fraternity. So all these four pillars, if we can, hold them strong, we can take this program forward, and we can help the common men who are suffering from all this organ failure. So as of today, under Jeevandan program, it's been 10 years old program now. We have started this program in 2012. So we have around total 1,200 donor families. So I thank all the donor families on this occasion for coming forward for donation. And overall, we have done around 4,000 plus total organ transplantations, whether it's liver, kidney, heart, and lung. And we have organ donation rate of around 5 per million population, highest in the country, the Indian average being 0.8 per million population. So we are, number one. And this year also, we have been getting one of the best state for performing best in the organ transplantation. Tomorrow we are going to take this award in Delhi. And I also try to announce that we also have the donor family solicitation program tomorrow at Ravindra Bharati at 10 o'clock. Our Health Minister Garu has been very supportive. He is the chief guest. He will be coming and having 100 families who have donated their organs last year through Jeevandan program. So I welcome you all for this program, and I once again thank all the donor families for coming forward for organ donation. I'd like to thank the care hospitals for conducting this program and very actively participating on transplantation. Thank you very much.